Talk to him, Yella. 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 They told me talk to him, so that's what I'ma do. Give it to him raw. Yella spit that truth. Going hard with it. Watch what I'ma do. Let them know it's real. Homie, we talking shoot. They told me talk to him, so that's what I'ma do. Give it to him raw. Yella spit that truth. Going hard with it. Watch what I'ma do. Let them know it's real. Homie, we talking shoot. What's up, all my homies out there? Welcome to the very first episode of Talking Shoot with Yela Man, and I'm your host, Yela Man, and I couldn't think of a better way to kick this thing off with yours truly. Hey, today is going to be me and you talking shoot. And don't think I'm going to get on here and, shit on the business or shit on people. I'm going to keep it real, but I'm not doing all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is Talking Shoot with Yela Man. This is a platform for my fellow brothers and sisters in the wrestling business to get on here, speak their mind. They don't got to worry about being censored. They don't got to worry about watching what they say. This is your chance and my chance to get that shit off your chest. This is Talking Shoot with Yela Man, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to talk shoot. Hey, why not start with the man himself? So I thought, hey, I'm going to just do this thing, and I'm going to kick this thing off by myself, and maybe we going to get some guests on here in the future. Hey, I already got something lined up. We talking about John Heartbreak. We're talking about my main man, Michion. He's an MC. We probably got Robert Stanley coming on here, AIWF legend. We got all kind of people coming on here. Stay tuned. Hey, we might even get my main man, Spooky Lou, coming on here. Hey, the host from WrestleRoni. My favorite podcast. So, hey, you never know, man. You never know who you're going to see on Talking Shoot with Yela Man. So let's dive right in it. Hey, the people want to know, Yela Man, how was your wrestling 2025? And to me personally, I think the year 2025 for me in professional wrestling was my biggest year. Because not only did me and Jeff Paul beat the hell out of each other all over the Mid-Atlantic, man, I got to team up with the okayest wrestler of all time, OK, and WWE Hall of Famer Ricky Morton to take on the Mid-Atlantic Aces. I'm talking about Kevin Tyler. I'm talking about Tony Perdue. And I'm talking about Lane Cali. And those three, they wasn't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one hell of a match. Right in Bluefield, right at the mall. Mercer Mall, we had that place rocking, man. I'm telling you, bro. That was one of the biggest tag team matches of my career, if not the biggest tag team match to the date of my career. So, man, that right there alone made 2025. But, hey, Yela Man set it off in Premier Wrestling League, man. So I've had some of the biggest matches with them I ever would have dreamed of. I got to go one-on-one with the franchise Shane Douglas, ECW legend. My opinion should be a WWE Hall of Famer. The guy changed the game, ushered in the Attitude Era. Say what you want about the franchise. That man changed the game. He's a legend. And I just want to say, hey, Mr. Shane, thank you for shaking the house with Yela Man. Man, the knowledge and the shit that you taught me that night, man, on the fly. I ain't never seen nobody do it like you except one man. And his name is Handsome Jimmy Love. I love that guy. I got to wrestle him, the king of the Mid-Atlantic, in my opinion, one of the greatest wrestlers to lace up a pair of boots in the Mid-Atlantic. The man could have went anywhere, but he's a family man, and he wanted to bring wrestling to his area. He wanted to keep wrestling alive right here in the heart of the Mid-Atlantic. I'm talking about the king himself, Jimmy Love. I got to wrestle him one-on-one in my hometown, Roanoke, Virginia. My uncle, JPJ, was a big part of making that possible. So shout out to him too. He's also a legend. We all coming from Boogie's wrestling camp. You hear me? Understand? Boogie's wrestling camp, Jimmy Valiant is everything. That's where it all comes from. Shout out to Papa Boogie Man. Hey, and if you want to train and you want to be a wrestler and you're in the state of Virginia or in the Mid-Atlantic alone, there's many, many wrestling schools. But if you want to learn how to shake the room like Yela Man, go to Boogie's Wrestling Camp, open every Sunday, right in Charlottesville, Virginia. Be there. Oh, yeah. And let me just plug this too, since I'm talking shoot. If you want to be dripping on them like the Yela Man, you want to come out there fly, you want the greatest tailor of all time. I'm talking about why Boogie Man be dripping. You want the gear that's going to change your career. Shop with Mama Angel at Angel Wrestling Wear. Hey, I'm telling you, all you got to do is show up to camp, Boogie's Wrestling Camp, every Sunday, Charlottesville, or get in contact with the man himself at www.jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. I think that's right. And if I'm not, I'm sorry, Papa, but I'm right on the set. I'm right on page. I'm real close. Real close. Sorry, I can't remember nothing, man. Too many. I got knocked upside my damn head way too many times. So Wrestling 2025, back to it, man. I had over 100 matches. I got to shake the place, man, with American Pro Wrestling based out of West Virginia, the AIWF Mid-Atlantic, Pure Pro Wrestling, my home away from home. And hey, I'll be back very soon, so stay tuned on that one. Man, it was just all kind of crazy stuff that happened in 2025, man. The biggest match of my career happened. I wrestled the franchise Shane fucking Duck. It don't get bigger than that, bro. It don't. So that's how Wrestling 2025 went for Yela Man. I had some of the biggest, craziest matches of my career, of my life. The kid in me would have never thought in a million years that shit would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we'll dive right into the next thing. People want to know about Yela Man's music. Yela Man's music. Well, it is what it is. Hey, if you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, it's not for everybody. I will say that I dropped, I think this is the 5th album. Let's see, we got the Valiant album featuring WWE Hall of Famer, Handsome Jimmy Valiant, and all of the students at Boogie's Wrestling Camp. I'm talking about the Stash to help me out on the drums. I love the Stash, man. The Stash, that motherfucker's a star. Love you, Stash. We had the Stash on the drums. We had Reverend Wrestle Good on the piano. We had Phoenix on the guitar and on the bass some. You know, we had, man, we got so much talent in that school, and we do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Wrestling 2025, again, we hit over 100 episodes of Wrestling Live from BWC. First time that ever been done. Oh, yeah, I want to show you some shit right quick. Yela Man got inducted into the BWC Hall of Fame in my school. Huge honor. Yela Man, hey, it don't get much bigger than this, man. It don't get much better. BWC Hall of Famer. Just like you, Rick Kelly. I'm just like you, Mike Williams. I'm just like you, Tank. All you guys that did it before me. Hey, Yela Man, carrying on that tradition. So just know, everything that y'all taught me wasn't in vain, brother. Because I got mine too, baby. I love y'all guys. BWC all damn day long. You already know. Yeah, my music. Back to it. We got the Valiant album out. We got the Rec League Wrestler series. We got tracks featuring Young Buck from G Unit. hip hop legend. You know what I'm saying? We got Dizzy Wright, hip hop superstar from Funk Volume. We got Ritz from Strange Music. You know, big redhead dude, my Ginger Ninja. I love you, Ritz. You one hell of an artist. Tech Nine, you got a bad motherfucker right there, bro. And we got, we got all kind of stuff going on, man. We got X to the Z, hip hop legend, man. Shout out to him for throwing us an alley hoop. So we got Rec League Wrestler 1 through 3 out, and you can check all of that stuff out on every streaming platform available. I'm talking Spotify, I'm talking Apple Music, hey, you name it. The Yela Man's rocking on every platform. So if some underground hip hop is your cup of tea, make sure you check it out because we got hip hop superstars and legends right on there, man. Shout out to Ando, Dominique, and the Legion for hooking me up on some of them beats. What's crazy on them beats is I made a few of them my damn self. So it ain't the best stuff ever in my opinion, but like it ain't too bad either. I heard worse shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop is a matter of opinion to me, so you either good or you ain't. And good and bad is a matter of opinion. You either got bars or you fucking suck. And we'll let the people be the judge of that. Again, this is talking shoot, so raw and uncut, baby. So be ready because we coming. All right, let's get to the next thing. Oh yeah, one last thing about the music. We got a new album about to drop. The final Rec League Wrestler album. The saga ends 4. The finale. Hey, check it out, man. That shit going crazy. I got my main man, Mr. Perry Man on there, and one of the illest MCs I ever heard in my life, Michion. Hey, shout out to those guys and POW Records, man. I appreciate y'all making Yela Man a part of the family. And like I said, we got Michion coming on, talking shoot with Yela Man as a very special guest to me very soon. So stay tuned and rock with us, man, because I'm telling you, that shit gonna be off the chain. All right, moving forward. Um, I got some fan questions. Some fan questions. Allie from Virginia asked me when and why did I start wrestling? Well, Allie from Virginia, thank you for your question. Shout out to you. Um, I started wrestling in 2011, so this will make my 15th year in professional wrestling. I started wrestling August of 2011. Um, and why I couldn't really tell you why I started wrestling. I know when I was a kid, I didn't really care for wrestling too much. I wanted to watch Batman, and my pal Tick, he always loved professional wrestling. So me and him would fight over the TV, and he's like, man, you could watch that crap later. We're going to watch this. And I had to sit there with him and watch it. And I remember the first time I sat there and paid attention, we just got home from Blockbuster, and he had this VHS tape. I think it was WrestleMania or something like that, where the first ladder match where Shawn and Razor Ramon was the first match that really drew me in. And he told me, he was like, I know you love Batman and I know you love superheroes, but this is like real life superhero action. So, hey, I want you to check this out. And he fast forwarded right up to that match. And man, I've been hooked ever since. So that's probably has a lot to do with why I wanted to continue being a fan, but why I got into it, I couldn't really give you an honest answer. You gotta be some type of crazy to want to do this shit. So I'm sorry, Allie. I couldn't tell you why personally I wanted to be a wrestler. Maybe it was because Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. Maybe it was, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But that was a great question, Allie from Virginia. Thank you. And shout out to you. All right, moving on to my next question. Roger from Ohio. He said, "Who trained you, Yela Man?" We all know that. We had few people had a hand in it uh to start me out, but they all come from Jimmy Valiant's wrestling camp. So it's been Jimmy Valiant the whole time. We're gonna kick it off with a guy named Kid Lightning and Roxy. She's a legend. She's a trailblazer. Um, but both of them are BWC graduates, and I got the basics down from them. Robert Stanley as well, Jimmy Love as well. They all had a hand in it, and they all when they basically got the basics beat in my head, they sent me to Boogie's. You know, Boogie's camp is where I got polished and I got my feet wet and I learned how to become Yela Man, and I learned some of the best. you know I can just talk about that camp all day long because I've had some of the best instructors, some of the best friends, some of the best brothers and sisters that you can ask for. So I'll give 100% of the credit when it comes to who trained Yellow Man to Jimmy Valiant. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all his students that helped me. I'm talking Rick Kelly. I'm talking Mike Williams. I'm talking Frank Parker. You know, and there was even guys outside of Boogies that had a hand in training Yellow Man. So I got to give them credit too. I'm talking about legends like the Cuban Assassin. Um, Joe Brody had a hand in that. All kind of people, you know what I mean? Ricky Morton had a hand in helping Yellow Man. Believe it or not, old Punky and Hoot taught Yellow Man a thing or two. When I did some little time down at School of Morton, they took good care of me. Um, and I'm just so grateful to be able to have learned from guys like Jimmy Valiant and all of his students, and guys like Ricky Morton and all of his students. I've even learned a thing or two from the future legend Kerry Morton. So Yellow Man is a sponge for learning. So you can never stop learning. Always be willing to learn, always be willing to train, never stop training. Big shout out to all them guys that got Yellow Man here and trained me. Shout out to them guys. Much love. All right, moving on. Um, who's your favorite wrestler, Yellow Man? Well, that's a tough question. Um, as far as a fan, the first one that I was obsessed with was Shawn Michaels. I I was man, I would walk through the hallways and try to do the sexy boy dance, and but I tell you, man, Razor Ramon was the coolest. This guy was hip hop. This guy was Scarface. This guy was wrestling. This guy was everything that I wanted to be. You know what I mean? So I got to give a big shout out to them too. But when I became a wrestling fan, I would have to say uh, Eddie Guerrero and Lance Storm was was the wrestlers for me. And Dean Malenko, I got to give him some too. Those guys, man, they're just wrestling clinics, man. Like guys like Kurt Angle and the guys that was just wrestling machines. You know, again, I would have to go back and say like that's 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 my fan that's coming out. But like personally, we could scratch Yellow Man out of the equation, and this is Bobby Thomas talking to you now. And you asked me that same question, who my favorite wrestlers are. I would have to say I don't really got a list, but if I had a top five, it would be not in any order. It would be uh, Jimmy Valiant, the Rock and Roll Express as a team, it would be the franchise Shane Douglas, and it would have to be uh let's see. Uh um I'd have to say handsome Jimmy Love, and that's on every level, you know. And the reason I say handsome Jimmy Love on every level is because the guy could have went wherever he wanted to go, but he was selfless and uh he wanted to give back to his community, and he wanted to keep wrestling at home for his friends and his family, and I'll tell you why I love each and every one of these guys. Um, Starting with Jimmy Love. Again, he's selfless and he wanted to give wrestling back to his friends and his family and his community. And if Jimmy Love books you, guys like Jimmy Love and Robert Stanley and even Joe Brody, those guys book you. They want they want you to be a part of their family. Even guys like John Cooper, they want you to be a part of their family. You know, they don't just book you because you got talent or this. That's a big part of it, and you have to be trained and you have to look professional. But hey, they can find those guys all over the place. If they pick you, and they pick you, especially Jimmy Love. He wants to be around you. He wants to share his knowledge with you. He wants to, you know, he wants to welcome you into his family. So guys at Pure Pro, they all know, like, and they're all grateful for Jimmy Love, and so am I. And I picked these guys because it's not what they do in the ring, it's what they do outside of the ring. And that's why I still say guys like Robert Stanley and guys like Joe Brody. And I got my select guys when it comes to the in-ring stuff, and that's what I'm talking about now. But this select few right here is why they're my favorite wrestlers. And I'll go to the franchise Shane Douglas. Man, he was so kind and he shared so much knowledge, and we didn't get a lot of time to spend together, but in the few hours that we got to spend together, he shared so much quality knowledge, and I was just so grateful to be around him. And man, he was so caring, and he wanted to he wanted to do the business. You know what I'm trying to say. The guys that know. He wanted to do the business for me when he didn't have to. And I'm grateful for shit like that. And the Rock and Roll Express, man, those guys are so much fun to be around. And they're so, the knowledge, the greatest tag team of all time. Like literally, there ain't a team besides the Midnight Express that ever laced up a pair of boots in my opinion, that could fuck with Rock and Roll Express. And that's why I love those guys so much, man, because they can still be on them top levels. And even when they do, they come back for their students. They still learning too. So the stuff that they go and learn, they come back and share with us. You know what I'm saying? You don't get shit like that, bro. You got to pay tens of thousands of dollars. You got to put your house up for shit. Like, I know guys that gave up their whole future for a shot at getting trained, and they didn't even make the cut, or the guy ran off with their money and shit. It's guys like the Rock and Roll Express and Jimmy Valiant and those guys that they just love this business so much, and they love giving back so much. They would never do no shit like that. And that's why those are my top guys, and that's why they are my favorite wrestlers. Not because of what they do in the ring or what they've done in the ring. That's a part of it, but who they are in and outside of professional wrestling. So those are my favorite wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Um, Another question. How long have I been wrestling? Well, this is my 15th year in professional wrestling, but I want to say I've been professionally wrestling for about 10. About 10. This is my 15th year in, but I got about 10 years worth of professional wrestling matches, if that makes sense. The ones who know. All right. And the last question is, what is my goal in wrestling? Oh, shoot. When I got into wrestling, I had this fan mindset. I wanted to be the champion here. I wanted to do this. I wanted to look like a superstar. I wanted to all of that shit. And then years later, my goal was to leave wrestling better than how I found it. And that sounded good until I realized what I was saying. And then I was just like, how in the hell am I going to leave something better than I found it when it's always been great? So I started thinking about it. And I think now my goal is to just learn as much as I can while God's still blessing me to do this. Learn as much as I can and, try to pass that knowledge to the generation. Try to help up the next guys. If there's wrestlers out there that I'm working with that's not on my level, bring them up to my level, or past my level. I want to see wrestling grow, and I want to be able to give back. So my goal is to learn as much as I can, get as good as I can, and give back as much as I can. I got 3 goals. Maybe it works out for me, Everybody's major goal is WWE, this, that, or AEW. Hey, if that opportunity presents itself to me and I'm ready, I'm gonna do my damnedest to execute it. I'm gonna do my damnedest to be that guy that they need me to be, especially for the NWA, because I would love to work at the NWA. Again, if that opportunity presents itself, the Yela Man's going to execute it to my best ability. I'm going to do every damn thing that Ricky Morton taught me. I'm going to do every damn thing that Robert Gibson taught me, every damn thing that Johnny Swinger taught me, every damn thing that Jimmy Valiant taught me, everything that Jimmy Love, everything, Robert Stamp, all of those guys. I'm going to do every damn thing that they taught me to do to get to where I got. And I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, and I'm going to execute that shit because that's how the Yela Man get down. So my goal is to be able to get good enough to give back. That's the main goal. Thank you guys so much for the questions. Hey, I hope I answered them as honestly as I possibly could. Moving forward, upcoming events this Saturday night, Burlington, North Carolina. Yela Man returns to it is ALW. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart. American Lucha Wrestling is back, which means the Yela Man is back, and the Yela Man returns to the Lucha Dome for American Lucha Wrestling this Saturday, Burlington, North Carolina, live at the Lucha Dome. I want all my homies to be there. It's going to be one hell of a match. You'll see, so stay tuned. And then the following week at Pikeview High School in Princeton, West Virginia, the Yela Man will go one-on-one for the very first time with the okayest wrestler of all time. Okay, I love you, brother. Hey, but when you step through those ropes with the Yela Man, you better be ready. I don't want okay. I want the best. I want the best. So you better bring it. I'm going to tell you right now, because you already know the 3 things that I'm going to do. I'm going to wild on you, style on you, and shake up the room. Hey, so I want all my homies to be there. Those are the last 2 events of January for the Yela Man. So I want all my homies to come out there and shake the room with me. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for talking shoot with Yela Man. Hey, stay tuned. We got some matches coming up. We got some great guests coming up. You don't want to miss Talk and Shoot with Yela Man. So, hey, tune in because we're going to do 3 things, baby. We're going to wild on them, style on them, and shake up the room. Oh, yeah.
Man, this internet thing is so boring. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to look at, nothing interesting, no good content.
Hey, are you nuts?
Whoa.
Huh?
Whoa.
Hey, what's up, Big M?
Hey, Boogie.
Hey, man, check out, listen, Jimmy Valiant dot Weebly.com.
Wow, that's 2 dots.
2 dots.
Wow.
Weebly, W-E-E-B-L-Y. Is that right?
Yeah.
Jimmy Valiant, one word, dot Weebly.com.
Boogie, this is amazing. This is exactly what I was looking for. www.jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. And search for the comic strip. That's my favorite part. I love the internet now.
Oh, yeah.
My lovely wife, Miss Angel Valiant, AWW, Angels Wrestling Wear. She did this whole outfit on me. My goodness, she could do anything. Masks, bandanas, hey, you name it, tights, trunks, robes. Captain Joe, come here, Cap.
Made this whole outfit to me. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Look at that, man. Look
Captain
at that.
Joe, baby. Hey, she can do anything. Hey, give her a call.
For all your pro wrestling gear needs, visit angelswrestlingwear.weebly.com. If you can dream it, Angel can make it.
Be there, and she'll do you well. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for 1 fall. It has a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is the reigning and defending Unified Heavyweight Champion from the Star City of Roanoke, Virginia. He is His opponent is a former WCW United States and Tag Team Champion, the NWA Tag Team Champion, NWA World Champion, and 4 times ECW World Champion. From the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the franchise Shane Douglas.
Great job! Yellow Man! Hey, that's second place, baby! Never lost to Mason. Greatest champion of all time. Come on now. Oh man, I'm trying to prove to you why I'm a champion. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it in. That's what I'm talking about, damn you! What I'm talking about? Hey, I can hang with the best. I'm here. I was sleeping on the legend. I was sleeping, you woke me up. Hey, right quick. And I'm just doing this because I got respect. Hey, I did kick out at the very last second. That was a good call, Ref. Hey, I can't believe it either. Nobody here can believe it. This is your farewell tour. I might have pulled off the biggest upset of my career. Hey, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, and all of these people right here will agree with me what I'm about to say. This is your farewell tour. Thank you. Thank you for your service to this business. Thank you for everything that you've done. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be standing here right now. If it wasn't for you, nobody in the back would be here right now. Franchise Shane Douglas, you are a legend. You are a Hall of Famer. And we just want to say, on the behalf of the staff of Premier Wrestling League, thank you, and it was an honor. Thank you for sharing the ring with me. Hey, thank you for shaking the room with the Yela Man. Thank you, Franchise Shane Douglas.
Don't go anywhere. For 43 years, this snot-nosed punk did things his way. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But every single time, somebody like Dick Flair, Vincent McMahon, that made a mockery of my sport. The kid that lost his smile, what was his name again? Heartbreak something. Shawn Michaels. I've been in the ring with the best of them. And for years I've said, the business that I know, the sport I remember, because I've never considered myself a sports entertainer. I've always considered the franchise to be the best goddamn wrestler in this sport today. So Vince, if you're listening, you can shove your sports entertainment. Sean, if you found your smile yet, come have a talk with me. Nick Flair, I guess stop crapping your pants. But I can say as of right now, after seeing a class act like this, wrestling fans like here in West Virginia, like Pittsburgh, you know wrestling from sports entertainment, right? Sports entertainment, wrestling. Sports entertainment, wrestling. One more time and shake it like the Yela Man says. Sports entertainment, wrestling. As of tonight, my man, our sport is in good hands going into the future. Bluefield, I love you. Bluefield, I love you. Bluefield, let me see him, I love you. Bluefield for 43 years. The franchise loves you all.